The amplifying of mortality. Civilization affected by historical, cultural echo of death. Ancient generations with titles, aged sages renowned all over starting to take trips to see their maker. Looking for escort and tour guides, it is believed they need someone to help them cross the river of death, the land beyond death where all go. None returns to tell of that land. Kings with their armies have marched on. Ancient generations have disappeared beyond the horizon, never to return. No news arrives from that land, the land of the departed. Sleepland, where all the inhabitants are hibernating, asleep for centuries. When one is about to go there, lest he feel lonely or afraid of this trip to the unknown realm, escort from everywhere, forced or willing, are sent to accompany the lonely traveler to the realm unknown. A helper, companion, a friend, a fellow traveler, with flowers, maybe to cheer one, sometimes to help along the path of the shadow of death, or a waiter to wait on him or her, and to feed him or her if there is hunger there. To brighten his days, fragrance of flowers for the departed's nostrils. Thousands of flowers, mowed, and arranged all around. Palm leaves, eucalyptus, olive, and papyrus cut and arranged for the departing traveler leaving the earth. Do not be troubled if you hear crying. It's our ancient heroes exiting the earth. Even if you hear crying, do not shake in fear. It's the noise of departing train rushing. Even if you hear the trumpet, do not shake in anxiety. It's the ancient wise men, sages ascending to heaven. The flower is harvested before it became fruit, when it was just beautiful with new, fresh colors. It was mowed, sacrificed before it became fruit. I mourn the sacrifice more than the departed, the mowing of flowers for those who exited earth, the powerful of the earth, the leaders of peoples, a comforting light for their days are darkened as the angel of death has suddenly called them, when screams are repeated from far and from near, lest the bereaved become lonesome and sorrowful. The chorus of wailing like a dirge of cries has some resemblance to the echoed voices, crying, 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 crying. Morning, 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 morning. Wake, 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 wake. Let it stop from above except the will of God. Your will be done, O God, only your will be done. Let the echo of culture stop at your light. Help all humans not get shocked by the mortal's flight. There crying, here crying, there mourning, here mourning, there mortal, here mortal, there someone departed, here one has exited. Who is left? Where at all is mortality vanquished? Echo, voice repeat, cries are repeated. Why is crying ample everywhere, amplified? The strong have passed away, their days have been numbered, the rich, the poor, mortality impartial. The earth is shaken, the waves are roaring, fire from heaven has rained, the vineyard is ashes. Echo we hear, echo of cries and moanings, echo we hear, echo of the bereaved's groaning. East is crying for west, south is crying for north, the sky is crying for earth, no man has been found. The earth is making noise, totally demolished. Here mortal sorrow, there mortal sorrow, here the old man dying, there the sage is demised. Here the fledgling is cut, there fall so many young. Oh, that there was no more echo for earth's sorrows. Let no flower be cut for any departed. Let flower grow to fruit. Let the fruit have ripe age. Let it be satisfied with the joy of branches. Let all that have gone by, having a great ripe age, be offered waiters from where they are destined. Do not say, we comfort the bereaved by echoing bereavement, amplifying death. It is better to cheer them with life on every side. The departed have no need whatsoever. The departed have no need whatsoever for help or guidance or food and drink, fragrance or perfumes, or crying and screaming of sorrowful noise to comfort death by death, to add grief to grief, to add dirge to dirge, to mow flowers and cut down trees, to amplify death and mortality, to erase grief and sorrow, thereby to kill in order to comfort the bereaved or the dead, whether the departed of high or low earthly status is living in the time of ancient pyramids, where Pharaoh's funeral was followed by the burial of his servants live with him. O human civilization, living all lifetime building a burial place and wiping the whole domain at death to ensure the afterlife kingdom. If the afterlife was more clear, there would not have been any need for echoing mortality, amplifying death by forcefully repeating it, trying to comfort death by death. What remedy would be needed for a tired laborer or traveler better than sleep, sound sleep? Then why would there be need for disturbance, noise and crying for one who is just asleep, who will wake up on the morrow? Why is there a need for the bereaved being filled with sorrow and grief, or amplifying, duplicating, replicating, and repeating the mortality of loved ones far and wide, using all kinds of excuses, passing the cup of grief and sorrow all over the world, this ancient echo of a culture, the culture of death, worshipping death, amplification, and death echo. Do not cut flowers, do not kill animals, do not ever shed blood because of the departed. Do not say we will comfort the bereaved of the rich by the deaths of the poor. Whether young or old, let one live till the ripe years of age God allocated to one. No cutting short of no one's life to comfort death by death, to pay tribute by cutting flowers or followers. Let only those that God calls to him go. Do not force rush anyone into exiting this life. Not for friend or foe, not for rich or poor, not for heroes or heroines, nor for the wise, the fool, nor for the rulers, nor for those in power, because if God desires to take a country for a dead ruler, he can do it himself with a tsunami or an earthquake. Let no mortal play God, implementing end of life to whomsoever one wills, for that is surely a fight with God.